Hello friends, welcome to this video. So in this video, we will again be looking at a HTML Canvas API project. This time we will be building a image compressor right in the browser itself. Image compressor allows you to reduce the quality of images or save space as well. If you have a lot of high size images, you can use this tool. So we have this interface which is coded inside Bootstrap. We have a choose file button where we allow the user to simply select any image file. Let's suppose if I select this image file, JPG file, and we have this compression quality 1 to 100. You can provide from any value from 1, which is lowest quality, 100 is the highest. Let me provide 50. Click on compress image. So you will see the live preview of the image. The original size of this image is 582 kilobytes. Let me download this compress image, and now if you see, the size has been reduced to 50.8 kilobytes. This is actually the size, almost 51 kilobyte. If you see the image, you can just see, you can't notice any difference because it is 50% compressed, and that's why you have reduced compressed the size from 582 to 51 kilobytes without noticing any quality difference. So this was the original pic. You will see both the pics looks normal. This one is 582, but this one is 50 KB. So in this way, you can choose any file that you want to reduce or compress. Just select the compression quality. If I select a very low quality, let's suppose 5, then I will notice a schedule. You can see the difference right here. If I open this in new tab, you can see the image is slightly reduced, very much reduced, and you will see the difference. So the size will be pretty small right here, 13.6 KB. So in this way, you can use this application. All the source code is given in the description of this video. So now let's get started. So let me show you how I build this. So for building this, you do need to use Bootstrap right here. I'm using Bootstrap for the user interface. So I have already included the CDN of Bootstrap. So simply include that. So we will have in the HTML container class. So inside the container class, we will have card mx auto e4 shadow. So this is all the HTML, guys. I don't want to write HTML. That's why what I will do, I will copy this HTML just to reduce some time because it is redundant, all this HTML. I just want to concentrate on the JavaScript code. I just want to explain you what is happening. So this is all the HTML code, and if I just open and show to you, this is actually card like structure. We have this widgets out there, choose file button, compression quality, input field, and a button right here. That's all that we have in this interface. So what I will do, for including the JavaScript, which this tutorial is about, I will include this external file script.js. So now we need to get all the references which we have defined. So one by one, what I will do, I will paste all the references. So this is for, first of all, this image input from which we are taking the user input, the quality, the slider of the compression quality, and then this is a compress button. This is a output compressed image. This is a preview container where we are showing the compressed image, and this is a download button to actually download the output file. So we have got all the references of all the DOM elements. Now we need to declare the variable for original image. So here we will be storing the original image in this variable. So now inside image input, we need to bind a event handler which is on change. So this will fire every time whenever users allows to simply when user selects any image file, this event will fire, and here will be catch the file which is selected by the user by using e.target files. We'll select the first file, and here in this if condition we will check if the file is valid. In that case, we will read the file using the file reader API. So new file reader which is present in every browser, and reader, it contains an onload function. When the image is successfully loaded in the DOM, this event will automatically fire, and here in this we will be initializing this original image with the new image constructor, and we will be manipulating the source parameter of this to actually the result of this e.target.result. But this actually sends the base64 code of the image e.target.result, and we also need to write this line of code which is reader dot read as data URL. This again returns the base64 code. This is a very standard way. If you have studied a little bit of JavaScript, you will know what I am doing. We are simply reading the input file which is selected by the user in the memory of the browser. Then after that, what we need to do, we need to bind a on-click listener when we click the compress button. So we'll be binding a on-click listener to this button. So here we will be comparing if the original image is not defined or is not uploaded. In that case, we will be showing a warning to the user that please upload an image first and then return. We will not be executing the rest of the code. So if the image is uploaded, then we need to get the quality. So the quality here will be a numeric value. So that's why we will be typecasting the value coming using parseInt quality input dot value, and we will be dividing it by 100 to get the percentage value, and then we will be using the HTML canvas API. We will be creating a dynamic element using create element function. In JavaScript, we will be creating a canvas element, and we will be getting the 2D context of it by using canvas.getContext, and here we'll be initializing the width and the height of the canvas to the original image width, canvas height, original image height. After getting the canvas width and height, we will be drawing the image to the canvas by using the draw image function which is available. We will draw the original image, x coordinate, y coordinate will be 0, 0. And this actually returns a function to us, toBlob. This function is present in HTML canvas API, and this will return the blob object to us. And here we can actually get the base64 URL of the image. We can declare compressed image URL, and here you can use URL dot create object URL blob. Compressed image source is equal to compressed image URL, and compressed image, when it's onloaded, this function will execute. So here we can show the output image on the download button, and just make sure you also put this function which is toBlob function that you see. If you are exporting your canvas to an image file, this function is responsible toBlob. It takes the second argument is the mem type. So this mem type will be, we are converting it to a JPG file. So the third argument is the quality. So here we are providing the quality of the compression. as the third argument. So quality, we are taking it from the user. So three arguments are passed. First is a blob, second is a mem type, third is the quality of the image. Now when the compressed image is loaded, we need to show it in the browser. So preview container dot class list, we need to remove that hidden class that we have given, dnone, which is a bootstrap class. Download button, we will simply make the URL of that download button to be compressed image URL. Download button we again need to show, and for the name of the image we will be simply be saying compressed image.jpg. Download button dot class list dot remove dnone. That's all. This completes the application, and if I now run the application in the browser, if I pick the image, the original size you can see it is 582. If I make the compression quality 50, click on compress image, you will see that the image is showing. We have the download button. If I click that, the reduced size from 582 to 50 kilobytes, so the image is successfully compressed. This is a really powerful technique, guys. We haven't used any third-party library. It's a built-in browser technique, how we reduce images in the browser using this HTML canvas API. The function used right here is toBlob. uh, Compared to other techniques, server-side techniques, this will not be a good technique, but still, if you haven't got any option, you can use this technique to reduce your images or compress it. It's a really good application, good online tool that you can develop. And thank you very much for watching this video. All the source code will be given in the description. Do visit my website freemediatools.com to get all these tools. I also deployed image compressor tool on my website. If you want to bulk image compressor, you can drag and drop multiple images right here. So it's a bulk tool where you can see that you can adjust the quality, click on compress, and all these images will be compressed. You can then download. So you can visit my website freemediatools.com. It's a fantastic website to get all these tools for complete free, and I will be seeing you in the next one.